English passage 100 words per minute. To give vocational education a real push, a thrust, we have to produce or build a demand for people with vocational education. It is no use giving vocational education if there is no demand for people with such education in the market. Again, this brings me to a much wider perspective, and the new education system must be seen in this perspective. We must first build a picture of what we want India to be like 15 to 20 years from now. What will industry be like? What will agriculture be like? What will services be like? What we all the other departments in the country be like? From what we must work back and build an education system which will serve those needs. If we are to be given vocational education, if we are to produce better motor mechanics or better carpenters or better builders or whatever, there must be a demand in the market. There must be an understanding why it is better. Only then it will work. So, all these linkages must be built, must be thought about now. There are also linkages that must be built into the system between the various departments that are handling education. We have the agricultural universities under the agriculture ministry. We have industrial training institutes under the labor ministry. We have law colleges under the law ministry. We have electronics under the department of electronics. This is a part from what the center does not and what the states do. There must be proper understanding between each of these segments. If we look at specialized colleges or institution, it must not have such a narrow vision that a full education is not given to students coming through those units. It is not good enough to train somebody in an agriculture college and limit him to a very narrow perspective. The basic requirement of education, which is building the character of the individual, which is preparing him to face the world of when he leaves the institution, must not be lost sight of only because an institution is highly specialized in a particular field. We have treated education as a part of the poverty eradication program because as long as the children of the poor people do not get good education, poverty cannot be eradicated today. However, we find another problem before us, a very serious problem, that is of unemployment of the youth.